This weekend on You Don't Stop, we sit down with legendary Cuban artist DJ Leydis, and we have LA hip hop veteran J-Roz on Rooftop Live. In Oakland recently, we had the chance to catch up with our friend DJ Leydis. Leydis is an ill artist who, after making a name for herself in Cuba, settled in the Bay Area, DJing local clubs and cultural events. She shared with us the roots of her involvement in Cuban hip hop and the transition to life as an artist in the United States.
DJ Leydis is a Cuban female, came from Cuba, repping to the Bay Area. I came in 2006. I represent women's love, mother, friends. That's me. Me involucré cuando me mudé a la capital de Cuba. Me fui a un club. It was called La Pampa. It was the only club for hip hop music. Y era como cerca al malecón y fue el único lugar donde tú podías encontrar gente negra bailando esta música, americana en Cuba. So my first time was, to see these people like proud to be black, con afro, trenza, all the, so I feel like I discovered myself. I'm like, damn, I want to be, I want to represent my root. So, nunca más la hacía mi pelo, no tenía esa mentalidad, un poco racista, como se puede llamar en ese tiempo. Antes fue como un poco bien como de hombres, como, So, para tener un espacio en este mundo, de hombres, que, tantos hombres diciendo, tanto fue un poco difícil. Y una de las primeras mujeres que rompieron estas barreras fueron las crudas.
Juntas a tener la ricura de la vida ser, nosotras nuestra guía, prosperando cada día, atrevidas con amor. Más orgullo arriba, producción. ¡Qué rebelión, qué emoción! Cantarle a la raza humana, estar aquí con mi hermana.
Eso vino una competencia, vino como un festival de mujeres y donde it should be everything, de todo, pero no había DJ. So, en aquel momento yo dije, me gusta la música, tengo el conocimiento, sé que se está escuchando porque escuchamos mucho hip hop underground, like conscious music, en aquel tiempo. Entonces yo dije, yo quiero ser el DJ. And it was work. Y salió. It was not too long when I became a DJ in Cuba and then moved to the Bay Area. Everybody started, to know about my music and the mixtape that I had in Cuba called Platos Rotos in 2005. And then I left in 2006. So when I came here, I had a lot of friends. We have like been down, some movies like Invento Hip Hop Cubano, Jóvenes Rebeldes, Hip Hop desde el principio. So I start calling everybody, I'm like, man, I'm here in Miami. I don't think it's the place that I want to be. Like, where's my people? I have to have a brand. I have to have a nice car. So I'm not jumping in a boat like 29 hours on the ocean, to live my dream. That's not my dream. So I think they feel my fear, my pain. Y toda esa gente aquí en el Bay Area, they bought a ticket, and brought me from Miami to the Bay. Desde que llegué al Bay Area, everybody opened a lot of doors for me. Mi primer tiempo, my first gig, the big one, I was opening for Mod Def and Life is Living. Pero yo no sabía todavía, the whole lyrics, it was hard for me. I know that I was playing a good music, but I don't know the difference between an open festival and a club for students. And I was the DJ for the whole, event. And después de ese tiempo yo estaba como, I want to know, even if it's a good song, yo quiero saber cada letra, Y por eso ahora me gusta como, la música que toco es como bien, es más conscious, la música que dice algo por la gente.
G1 here, another edition of Rooftop Live on And You Don't Stop. We are in Los Angeles, California today. We have the privilege of being with the sister J-Roz.
How's it going?
Love.
Peace, love.
Joining us. J-Roz is one of the illest MCs coming out of Los Angeles. She's been in the game for a minute. So to begin, if you could tell the audience a little bit about your history coming up as an MC in Los Angeles, the challenges that you faced, and some of the successes that you've had as an MC coming out of Los Angeles.
Yeah, there's always going to be, challenges when you're first coming up and doing your thing, because, you're not fully developed yet, and guys is like, they don't give you a chance. Once you jump on the mic, they already want to jump and take the mic from you, so that's where the anger comes from, and you're like, no, I'm saying something, so after that, I just always having fun with it, so. And then a lot of successes is like being able to travel. I was able to go to Venezuela and perform out there, Colombia, the EFE, Russia and things like that.
Russia, you was in Russia. Tell us about that. How was Russia?
It was cold as fuck. It was so cold, and you had to be bundled up. If I had even a little bit showing, they're like, hey, bundle up. We want to keep you MC. We want to keep you good. It was so freezing, but it was good. I was there for 24 days.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and I got to see their first snow for the winter. I went in October, so I got to see their first snow at the last week that I was there. But it was tight. Big ups to Prime Rhyme and YG.
You mentioned some countries in Latin America. How has that been in terms of the language barrier that may exist when you rock it in English? We know hip hop is kind of like an international language, but how have they received you in Latin America?
Well, I was lucky that I had a verse that I did in Spanish, and it's kind of it feels kind of long and the hook, So they were just I performed in English and I was doing my thing, and they could feel the rhythm and the beats and kind of what I was doing, where I was coming from. I told them I'm from LA,
Right.
But I don't really know Spanish really well. But when I busted out the Spanish verse, it was just man, they were going so wild.
It was going wild, right?
They're so dope. They were so wild. I loved it. It was pretty tight.
That's dope. You keep it super hip hop. You always rocking with a DJ. If you could share a little bit about how that has been working with DJ Ethos as your DJ here in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I've always been an appreciator of turntablism, Invisible Scratch Pickles, Rock Rada, my favorite, So when I see a dope DJ, I recognize the skill, So I remember my very first show, I came and I had a couple beats on CD, and I had one of the beats, my graffiti. I just finished writing the graffiti anthem song, and I was like, I'd have a beat for it, so I grabbed a piece of vinyl that I had where I liked one of the beats on there. And I brought it up, and MC Wells was throwing on a show, and he's like, hey, this is the house DJ Ethos. And I was like, cool. He's all, when you're ready, give him your music. I gave him my music, and he thought I was giving music for my friend who came with me. He's like, cool, let me know when your guy's ready. I was like, okay. and then when I came up, he was like, oh shit. So, we started rocking, and then I had a show coming up a few days coming up. So I told him, hey, you want to rock the show with me? And ever since then, it's just been we've just been taking off and really building. Me and Ethos, we've really, I have memories of so many dope memories of us just building concepts together, where I come in, I bring my idea, and then he's like, yeah, and we just, it's just a natural chemistry that we have, and he's good people, and, just seen him do his thing, and then I'm doing my own thing. So whenever we come together and we get to rock, it's it's live, Oh, see, downtown Los Angeles, we're taking it back to where it came from. Focus, back up on the rooftop again. I know you remember that. Peace to YG, Prime Rhyme, and Russia. Yes. We got J-Roz. We got DJ Ethos. That's right. We're gonna focus and bring two to the light, right? Too much violence in the world. We get down, we get busy, but it's all love at the end of the day. Check it out. So turn your hands up if you're liking this shit. Well, turn it up if you're liking this. Yo, so turn it up if you're liking this ish. So turn it up if you're liking this. Hey, yo, we bring truth to the mic. We bring truth to the light. Yeah, we bring truth to it right. We'll turn the turntables on. Let me activate. See, I know what I got writer's block. I've been charging up my don't produce and write, but thoughts treaties. Check like a pregnancy. I nurture it incredibly with motherly tendencies. Said to me to form this entity, the cosmic energy. Since now it's time to be released. I'm one with the earth when I give birth on a beat. heat, put my work on the streets. Yeah, my name is respected. I separate my worth from the negative and desperate, especially to those who hate, they procrastinate. My love flies past the hater, rapid pace into these tracks in space and time. Whenever they're chosen to navigate and rhyme, will eradicate divine, wanna activate and climb. But sometimes I find my mind so full of distraction, gotta let loose and take action, cause my true love is rapping, attaching, enhancing, attaching to this frequency. Yo, everybody in Venezuela to LA, you come see with me, we sport the gift, yeah, and bring truth to the light. Yo, we sport the gift, yeah, we sport the love, that's right, we bring truth to it right, we sport the gift, yo, we sport the love. This is Los Angeles, we bring truth on a mic. Frequencies alight, so sparks plug, well let me activate. Hey yo, at those, cause J-Ross one, she always got more to spit. This the way it pours out, I do not force this bit. But when I found out that I put that force in it, I made our haters put a fork in it, so deep they forfeited. I bring my sunlight to the cipher when I orbit it. It's right enough to wake these suckers up like Morpheus. When they see the way we rock with the coordinates, they be hanging all over our limbs like ornaments. Cause we sport the gift, yeah, we sport the love, this is hip hop. And bring truth on the mic, we sport the gift, yeah, we sport the love, this is hip hop. And bring truth to the light, we sport the gift, what? We sport the love, we sport the gift, we sport the love, we sport the gift, we sport the love, we sport the gift, and bring truth on the mic, yeah. Bless.